G'day. There you go. Well, some of the reaction that we've had to the loss to Coventry. It's really sort of like amazing how we all go ballistic over having a loss. And we haven't been defeated in 15 previous games. It kind of makes me laugh. And like I said in my previous video, I'm disappointed that we lost, but we had to lose a game. What I'm trying to tell you is that we're going to find out the strength of the characters of the players over the next 2 games. If we can win both games, that'll prove the strength of characters. And I've forgotten who the guy from the square ball said, which was something I've mentioned for friggin' ages. Square ball, it was Phil Hay and Cool Heads. So if you go back and watch that, you'll get what I'm talking about. Towards the end, as a matter of fact, it was the last question that you asked Phil Hay. But what was more important to what he said was some side is due for a spanking. Now, I've always advocated that the side that we've got on their day, if they can get their act together, they will give any side a good hiding. It'll be a bit like, and I said it before, if you follow me and you watch my previous videos, you will know that I've said, poor Southampton don't know what fucking day it is. Well, he didn't say fucking, but, he just said, poor Southampton just don't know. I think it was 7-0 or something like that. I'm not saying that we'll beat Sunderland 7-0, but I think we'll give them a bit of a touch-up. And I think we'll give Blackburn a bit of a touch-up. 2 home games, 6 points. One of the things that annoys me is, we've got these so-called supporters of Leeds United who are, what do I describe them as? Managers with a license from a cereal box. I think that's what they are. You need to. We will never get to know the ins and outs of what goes on behind the scenes in Leeds United, because if you did that, then you'd let your opponent know where you're coming from and all the rest of it. There are things that we don't know that happen, all the rest of it. And the other thing that annoys me is when a player comes back from injury and he plays a game and he doesn't play too well, just remember, he hasn't played for whatever amount of time, so they're not going to be 100%. The other thing too is with this international break, these guys have not played together. They have not gelled. They've not been able to gel like they did. What's happened is they've been given, you play for Leeds and you've got a certain way of playing. They go away and all of a sudden they've got to play a different way. They come back, they've only got they got a niggle or something like that, and then, they've got to play back to the Leeds way, and it takes a little bit of time to do that. And I don't understand why some of these supporters don't understand that. I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. But it is what it is. I think we'll beat Sunderland. I think we'll beat Blackburn. And we'll get the 6 points. If we lose, then we've got a discussion to have. But the reaction, sack Farke, fuck off. If you're one of these people that want to sack Farke, hand in your membership, fuck off, and support another side. Because you haven't got a fucking clue. I've always trusted this man to lead us through, at least get it. Fuck. What? I honestly, I just don't get it. It's 17 points behind at the beginning of the year. And now we're 1 point behind, being part of the top two. And you want to sack the fucker? What's the matter with you? I think you're brain dead. Anyway, where I was coming from was I've always said that sooner or later, if the guys can get their act together, they're going to give a side a spanking. And I'm hoping it's against Sunderland. However, I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm not even going to give you an idea of what I think will be the result, because as long as we win, I don't care. All I want us to do is win every game. And for all those doubters out there, I understand that you've suffered throughout the years and you're used to, we're losing and all the rest of it, but not anymore. This game, as a lot of the content creators have said, was going to be a tough one. We didn't bottle it. We just lost it. Bottled. The only bottled are those people that say it's bottled. You're a bunch of tossers. Anyway, so where from now? Let's go and knock over Sunderland. Let's go knock over Blackburn. And then we'll see where we're at. If we don't knock over Sunderland, then we can have a conversation and you can call me a dick. But at the moment, I'm calling all those people that have bagged us one loss out of 15 games, 16 games. One loss. And you want to say we're fucking hopeless? Get in the bin. Get in the fucking bin. Anyway, we're going to win on Tuesday your time, Wednesday mine. Want to give a shout out to all those people that I follow. Just Joe Blackburn, Joe from The View. Oh, by the way, Joe, I loved your analogy. What you did today in The View, the way you explained how the block and all that. I appreciate that. I hope you do more of it. I really do, because it was really exciting. And Lockie and Leeds lately, you already know what I'm going to say. These are the guys you go to when you want to know tactical analysis and all the rest of it, and you want to get all the analytical stuff. They're the guys you go to. The square ball, like I said, the guy at the square ball said what I've been saying for a long time. if we're on a game, Sunderland will get in the spanking. And if you don't believe me, go to the last question. So it's at the end of the video. The last question he asks Phil Hay. Dave from Dave Leeds United FC. Hope you're well. Hope you're healthy. You know, that's all. Chatting Leeds. Owen, I don't know whether I agree with what you said, but you're entitled to your opinion, and that's fair enough. One Leeds channel from Connor. Well, you all know how I feel about Connor. Connor's Connor. It took, nearly 4 minutes before he got actually into what he was going to say. And it's like, oh, I fucking waited that long. The build-up. It probably wasn't his fault. He's probably doing something. JT Live. Ollie Ward. I haven't got to see the song you're singing or whatever it is. So I think you need to put the link in your description below. You know, like they say in the description below. Or like Joe Blackburn does with his description below. Jack City Leeds. Loved your cat. Really loved your cat. It was great because it reminded of there's a cat that we've got around here called Tabitha, and she loves us, but she doesn't like Aria, so she doesn't come round. But when we do go and catch up with her, she looks exactly like us. So not that we like cats, but you know. Oh, and how did you like the Hilltop Hoods? And watch along Leeds. Watch along Leeds. Gary. Hope everything's going. So thank you very much. Let's hope we get a win on Tuesday. Well, Tuesday your time, Wednesday mine. Take care of yourselves. God bless you. And I'll catch you after the game. I've just had dinner, so I've got it's a bit of a pain in the butt, isn't it? And of course the button's not working.